Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. We're doing the Monrocroscope again here today with Cheyenne. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits, I got to have all the gum down, yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, biscuits, gum down. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna explore this tune, which does get called in jam sessions, and we're gonna see what Bill's up to a little bit, try to learn some of that. And yeah, let's just see what we can find here. It's a pretty quick little tempo here. I've been slowing it down and already getting a head start on this. So let's just kind of listen to the beginning of it, shall we? What even is that? It sounds like a drum. Is it something like maybe banging on a bass? It's a nice tone though, isn't it? Boom, boom, it's all. Who knows what note that is? That's a good note though, isn't it? It's a vibe. Okay, so what key is this in? That's G. They're tuned pretty close to G, so that's good. They're not always in tune. Whew. Let's listen to that again. That's cool. What's going on there? He's evoking a sound of Native American chanting, kinda, right? This is bluegrass, right? What's the deal there? So Monroe was tuned in to the ancient tones. Okay. So his first wife, Carolyn, I asked James, is that your mama?
That's my mother, yeah.
Oh, I guess I gotta get a...
She was 18. In that picture, that was she was born in Iowa.
She was
Part Blackfoot.
maybe Blackfoot. Was she adopted or?
She was.
And so, but was she also native Blackfoot? Like
Her father was more. He had more. He had. I don't know how much he had. But she was part Indian. She had black hair when she was a young woman, you know.
So her biological father was Blackfoot.
Was Indian, yeah.
Bill Monroe had this Native American connection through his wife. All right, this is powerful. You know, what's going on? This is big. It's influential on like Peter Rowan, you know. Monroe could have really gone way far in this direction, but we see a little taste of it in Cheyenne, you know. This is back in the 50s, I believe. I don't know the exact date, but this is cool. Let's listen to that again. But before we do, please like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little bell there for the notifications, and you'll get all the good stuff from Noy Mountain Music. Thank you. And please consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/Noy Mountain Music. That's lonesome. So he's already in the minor key. All right, it's cool. You ever do that? How long he holds that first note out? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beats. He liked to hang out. 2, 3, 4, 5. I never caught that little last little trickle he does down there. That's cool. I can listen to that. So everybody's just taking one ride through the A. And what Bill's doing there is especially interesting for many reasons. Let's listen again. All right, these are really fast downstrokes. All right. It sounds like he's not playing too far away from the bridge. It's best a lot of times to start slowing stuff down and just hear more. so I've been teaching this to one of my buddies, and I've kind of got a little fun, subjectively fun mnemonic to go along with it, which might help you remember these rhythms. These are tricky. They're really tricky to count. I did eventually kind of figure it out. He's really pushing the beat pretty far. So it's a little nebulous to quantize his rhythms exactly, but you can get pretty close. And if you're just thinking about it as, kind of in the 16th note grid of the modern count, and you're just pushing, little places here and there, you can make it work. All right, check this out. I'll sing it to you. There you go. Give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them down. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble them down. Gobble them down. All right, let's slow it down a little bit more. Half speed. All right, this is at the 25-second mark. And he has two little pickup notes, and you say, you can. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble them down. Yo. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble them down. Gobble them down. All right, okay. So this is kind of cool because he's switching between the minor third, the first fret of the A, and the major third, second fret of the A. Give me the biscuits, right there. He's leading off with that cool syncopated rhythm, but he's got his first two pickup notes. You can on the open D. All right, we're nerding out. So, give me the biscuits. So a lot of times I'll think he's been playing on the octave with the open G, but it's really just the fifth fret of the D. You can. There you go. You can give me the biscuits. All right. You can give me the biscuits. These are all downstrokes. Get that rhythm in your mind. You can give me the biscuits. That's your first little piece of it. Let's go back. We're going slowly. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble them down. All right, and yum, yum, yum. All right, you can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. All right, that's the first little piece. You can, those are your pickup notes. Give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. All right, that's your first piece. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. And then now check this out. When it comes down out of the blues box, here, out of the G chord. All right, classic Monroe language here, all downstrokes, third fret of the E, fifth fret of the A, coming down through the C, third fret, and then he slides up into the major third. Yeah, what's that about? Major, minor, mix by Goddess. And then really kind of the coolest lick comes right after that, which is really hard to do. It's kind of like a little triplet there. So he's got the blues box, and then here's the trick. You got to go from the fourth fret to the fifth fret, then open D, and then open G. It's hard to tell if he's really hitting two strokes on the fourth and fifth fret. I think he's trying to go for it. 4, 5, open, open. Got to have all them, gobble them down. All right. Got to have all them, gobble them down. That's tricky there. So you gotta go down, up, down, up. Yeah. Got to have all them, gobble them down. But just remember that little mnemonic. Got to have all them, gobble them down. All right. So from the top, you can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble them down. All right. I put some upstrokes in there, but it's really all downstrokes, except for the little last part at the end, gobble them down. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble them down. Those are all downstrokes. All right. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have Now the next part is kind of also the other coolest part. He plays a C chord over the D chord. So the chords is just, G minor and D, or D7. But he, sure enough, puts the second fret of the D in there with his C note. Give me, let's listen to this rhythm here, yeah? It's a C chord over the D chord. It's cool. Now the biscuits, I got to have all them gobble down. Yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble down. All right. So you're starting with a little 2-finger C, but then he goes right to just the third fret of the A. Give me the rest of the biscuits, and he's sliding into that major third. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble them down. All right, so that rhythm. Give me the rest of. All right, give me. So give is the 2-finger C, second fret of the D, third fret of the A. Give, and then he's just right onto the C note, third fret of the A. Give me the rest of. You got to go up to the 5th fret on of. Give me the rest of your. Back to the third fret. And then he goes, biscuits, gobble them down. So you're sliding from 1 to 2. Then down to the 5th fret of the D twice. Biscuits, and then you're gobble them down. And he doesn't do the yum yums at the end of that. All right, the first time he goes, give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all of them, gobble them down. Yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble them down. Gobble them down. It's really stark. All right, so this is cool. It's 10 seconds, but you can spend a lot of time just kind of getting into his head, understand these tones, understand the mechanics, understand why it's cool. And so I'm giving it to you within 95%. But if you're even within 80 or 85%, you're doing good. Just remember this song, this little song we're singing about the biscuits, yeah? Let's do it again. You want to? It's slow. That's how you gotta do it. Here's the pickup notes. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all the gobble down. Yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble down. Gobble down. There you go. You just gotta work it up to speed. All right. So how do we do that? We'll just go up to 75%. Back to the 24-second mark. We'll go back to 23, 22. Give us a little breathing room. Here we go. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble down. Yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble down. Gobble down. It's pretty fast right there, but this is still at 75% speed. We're nerding out today. So we do on occasion. Back to the 24-second mark. Oh, it's too fast. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all the gobble down. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble down. Gobble down. That's intense. That's fast. Really fast. Let's do it again. Yeah? Y'all having fun? Give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all the gobble down. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble down. Don't forget about your yum yums in there. One more time. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all the gobble down. Yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, gobble down. Gobble down. Oh, funky banjo. Bow, bow, down, 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 down. Whoa, what's going on here? Is this a different song? Is this the old home place? So that's kind of it's pretty gnarly in there, but we got to dissect this B part here a little bit. All right, so how's this even work? Yeah. Funky banjo, yeah, yeah. All right, so there's your pickup notes. So it's going from G minor up to B flat. All Okay, and so Bill doesn't play this. Why does Bill Monroe not play the B part? Well, the running theory these days is that he didn't write it. So, like, the last part of Jerusalem Ridge, he doesn't play it. Why? Because maybe he didn't write it. Ashland Breakdown, same kind of thing. So that's the lowdown on the hoedown from Ron Eldridge, who was good buddies with Baker. And so it's quite possible that somebody else wrote that part. And Monroe was just coming in with the Native American, the ancient tones. Ha, 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 ha. And then his, give me the biscuits, all the biscuits, I got to have all of them, y'all know. Give me the rest of the biscuits, and he was done writing. He said, y'all can do what you want. So they came with this beautiful part. What's going on here? This is like 10 years before the Dillards and the Old Home Place. But it's basically the same kind of thing, B flat to the D, or the D7, then up to the 4 chord, and then back to the 1. And then 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, and 1. Okay, so the melody, you got your pickup notes there. They're coming to the classic jump off 51 in B flat, 3rd fret of the D, 1st fret of the A. That little 6th note, which is the 5th fret of the D. All right, and then, so what is the melody? This is a tricky thing because there's 2 notes. So which one's the melody note, which one's the harmony note? My guess is that it's the high note. And then from there, that's my guess. You could say it goes to the first one. But I don't know. It's all in harmony there. Okay? So what's going on here? Alright, so you got your 5 and your 3. That's the first double stop, which is the 3rd fret of the D, 5th fret of the A. And then it comes down here in the swoopy little D7 here, 4th fret of the D, 3rd fret of the A. Okay, so that's your major 3rd and your flat 7 in B flat. And then it comes into this nice 35 in E flat, 5th fret of the D, 1st fret of the A. Alright, that's your 3 double stops. Sliding into that one. Alright, you got to walk that down, 5, 3, 1. And then you're going to change position slightly, slide to this low 35 in B flat, 7th fret of the G, 3rd fret of the D. Alright, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4. Okay, that's pretty much it. I've been studying it a little bit. And right there, that's kind of hard. You just got to get that melody and that rhythm in your mind. Alright, so you're kind of anticipating with pickup notes that 5th fret of the A. And a 1 E and a 2 E and, alright, and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. That's the way I do it. And a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. And then slide into your low 35 again, 7 and 3. And a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. If you just work on that one bar, it's good. And a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. This is a cool bar. 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4. That's cool. 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4. So you get that one long 8th note in the modern count, 3rd fret of the G. Sliding back into your double stops from the beginning of the bar. 1 and a 2 E and. So you got to come back to your 3rd fret through the 5th fret. 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 E and. You can just loop that 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 E and 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 E and to get the hang from the top. And a 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 and a, you can have a double stop there if you like, 3 and 5 on the DNA. And a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 E. That's pretty much the whole thing. That's your B part. All right. Funky banjo. Yeah. So he's changing up his rhythm a little bit here, which is cool, you know. It's kind of gnarly. Basically the same. This go. He does it twice there. That's a cool one. That's kind of what gets stuck in my head when he does it twice. Funky banjo. E minor shape there. It's kind of funky. Who is that? Hubert Davis, maybe? Yeah, you could get one more. You know, that's in there. What? That's like major funky blues stuff. What's going on there? That's cool. That stops, you know. It's funky. Again, with the big uplifting 4 chord, or the B part, I'm tired. Probably the bass, right? Alright, that's the whole thing. So just remember your biscuits. You can give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble them down. Yum, yum, yum. Remember your yums after the gobble them down. Got to have all them, gobble them down. Yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, biscuits, gobble them down. You don't do the yum yums at the end. It's just stark. It's cool. Give me the biscuits, all the biscuits. I got to have all them, gobble them down. Yum, yum, yum. Give me the rest of the biscuits, biscuits, gobble them down. Gobble them down. All right, neighbors. So there we have it. The old Monrocroscope. Nerding out a little bit here today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, please smash the old like button. Help us with our algorithm. And if you'd like to support this content, please check out patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music. Various tiers of rewards there that you can check out. There's 2 monthly workshops that you can get for free if you sign up on different tiers there. And there's a Licks of the Month. There's all kinds of good stuff there. And check out the Monroe Jam Lab and the next Noya Mountain Music monthly workshop. And we hope to keep bringing these videos out to you early in the week, every week. And thank you kindly. And really want to give a big shout out and thanks to all the Patreon supporters. We appreciate you so much. Get excited when each one comes in. And we will see you down the road before too long. I'm going to go get some sleep maybe. All right, see ya.